A photo popped up today on Facebook, one of those 5 years ago today, and I was sitting in probably the most corporate environment I'd ever sat in. Robert Half International staffing firm, an amazing company for some people who are much more aligned with the typical kind of corporate way than I ever was. And I was sitting in this photo and I was blowing bubbles, which I actually was doing. Needless to say, I didn't stay at that job. I stayed for about a year actually, and I learned a ton. Oh, I'm so grateful for that incredible experience. But when it popped up today, I again couldn't help but think about the idea of opportunity cost in life, in work. Everything we do has an opportunity cost. When you are sitting in an office environment in a cubicle, you are not able to be on the beach. When you are on the beach, you are not able to be in a cubicle. I mean, it's a very simple concept if you really just think about it. You can't be in two places at once. We're always giving something up to have something else. And I think that I've been on this journey for a very long time of figuring out what actually makes me fulfilled and happy and what makes other people fulfilled and happy. And I think often people say to me, oh man, like, it's amazing, I'm sort of impressed that you've left the corporate thing and you've done this more freelance, entrepreneurial, creative route, which is true, and I do honor myself for doing that. I just think that what most people don't realize is there's a huge price that I've had to pay as well for that route. I mean, what I give up in terms of, let's say, not dealing with certain bullshit in the corporate world, I also have to kind of make up in, wow, I don't have as much sustainability, I don't have as much consistency, it's not as safe, and that can cause a lot of stress too. So everything can cause stress. When you feel like you're stuck in some environment you don't want to be in, but you're getting a steady paycheck, that's a certain type of experience. When you are working for yourself and you have more reign to design your life, that's incredible, and it has a price too. So I think I just wanted to say this because it's so easy to look at someone else's situation, someone else's job, someone else's life and think, oh man, if only I had that or did that, then suddenly everything would be better or different. Perhaps it would be different. Well, of course it would be different, but better, that's just completely a perspective. I mean, you could make your life better today. I used to blow bubbles in a cubicle to make me feel better. That was one way that I made that experience more fun. Just like sometimes what I do now as I work for myself is I set up structure similar to that structure that I really didn't like back in the corporate world, but that structure is necessary. So the grass is not always greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. So cheers to watering where we are and finding the most fulfilling way to be present in our situation before we go and assume that, some other way might be easier, better, more fun. Cheers.